Hey guys, so welcome to this month's video. Let me show you what I'm working on today. So let's dive straight into it. And so as you can see here, I'm working on this blue piece right now. I'm pretty happy with this part here right now, and which is the bottom part. And I am working on kind of like just painting over this part with this kind of beige color, so then I can get a bit of contrast happening. And right now I'm using this acrylic wash. It's a Japanese-esque color, and it's a metallic blue, metallic navy. It's a very popular color in the Japanese painting palette, and it's something that I really love using. Yes, just gonna work on that, and let's get started. It's gonna be a long day today because I'm going to be doing a lot of blend work. So, but this kind of blend work is really good for kind of like meditation. So it's going to be a very relaxing day for me today, I think. So for this kind of blending, always spray a little bit of water on it. And it really helps. I think art has always been something I have been very passionate about, but it has never been something that I found to be easy. In high school, actually, I did really well in everything except for art. I think, but because I have a passion for it, I think the passion grew even more because I had trouble doing it. I think like it kind of like made me become a bit more gritty about it, and I really I couldn't accept it. I couldn't accept that I wasn't good at it, or people didn't accept what I was making at the time. So it kind of just made me work harder, I think. Alright, so it looks like this right now, and I am going to work on this part now, blending this part to the top. So, I'm going to mix some paint first. Unfortunately, I am running out of this blue, and I don't want to go out to get more, so I am going to have to use some other colors as a substitute. So, let's see. I still have a little bit here. Oh, sorry. That I blended yesterday. Just add a little bit more medium in there just to keep it a bit more wet. And it should do the trick for this part at least. So now I'm going to put a bit of silvery blue here. think I might have blended it a bit too much. But right now I can't really see because it's glossy. So I'm gonna have to wait until it dries first. What I can do though is put some colors that are going to balance the two parts together. But first, I might actually give it a hand in blending. The helping hand it needs. And then I'm gonna have to burn this painting. Gonna have to burn it down. Sorry, it's just to get rid of the bubbles. Hold on. Oh, I burned the plastic, but that's okay. So that should be a little bit more well blended. So what I'm trying to do right now is actually just blend this part in with the really softer parts here, and then I want to give it some focal point and some accent with the blacks. But I'm going to do the blacks last. Layer is drying out and I'm going to work on the next one. So far it looks like this, and I'm hoping I can bring a little bit more highlight in here first before I add the blacks. So let's see how that goes. I'm still not very happy with this part here, to be honest with you, so I'm gonna fix that. But before that, I'm going to work on the main center part first. I've already got a little bit of paint here mixed. It might be a little bit too opaque, so I'm just gonna add a tiny little bit, and let's see how it goes. If I wanted to make sure that the layer underneath is dry because I wasn't exactly sure how this will turn out. So I'm going to need that kind of leeway for me to erase it if I need to. So if this color doesn't look that good, at least the layer underneath is dry. I can just wipe it off. I don't think it's so bad for highlights. It does blend in with the other colors a little bit too much to my liking though. I'm not too sure if it's really necessary to do this right now. Yeah, it pretty much just blends in with everything else. I'm gonna take it off. So this is the good thing. I can just erase it if I don't want it, because the layer and paint is dry. Okay, I am. So instead, I think I'm going to give it some darker colors instead. So let's try this one. It's a little bit darker. Now I don't want the same blue, I don't want the same hue of blue, so I'm going to mix it with a little bit of a kind of like deep navy blue. So a Prussian blue would be good. So this one here. You can see immediately the colors completely change. So it was like this and now like that. This before and after. Alright, so I'm gonna try this one. Okay, yeah, this one is much more interesting. Let me just zoom in for you. So now we're seeing some kind of dynamics happening between the two blues. And that's what I want. When a painting is monochromatic, it's very important to kind of make that one color a little bit more diverse. So use one that's a bit more blue, use one that's just slightly a bit more to the purple side, something like that. So okay, I don't think my mix is runny enough, so I am going to add a little bit of alcohol here just to break it up. And then a little bit of water. Alright, so now you might notice that this part is shiny and this part is matte, and this part here is matte. It's going to be okay after I put the varnish on at the end. It's going to make the whole painting one kind of sheen, give it one balanced sheen. So we're just going to fix that part. I'm trying to touch this part as little as possible because I'm very happy with it. So I'm making sure that I weave this blue into this part without changing this part too much. One way to do that is to just make the color a little bit more opaque and just making it streak kind of like more thickly. That should be better. I think I'm going to bring this blue up as well, actually. So this is the bottom part, and we move up. The milky part is the places that hasn't been dried yet. So I'm basically trying to blend those together, adding a little bit of streak here, and then I'm gonna work my way up there. Almost done. Well, actually no, still got a lot to go. Alright, so the layers are kind of dry now, and I'm going to work on the black part here, which is going to be the accent. Let me just show you. I'm going to see if I can kind of put this up a little bit further just to give it a little bit more movement. And so yeah, let's get started. Now actually this is still a little bit wet, so I'm gonna have to be really careful. I want it to travel a long distance, so I'm gonna add a lot of medium. Here we go. And then I'm going to try and do the same on this side. Alright, so actually this one kind of went too far. So I am going to erase it a little bit. I'm gonna try again. Actually, I'm just gonna try again because didn't really work out the first time. Kind of want the motion to be like this. So gonna let me just move it so you guys can see it a bit clearer. Kind of not dark enough, no. I feel like the back black is not really dark enough, so I'm going to change that. I'm gonna add a bit more black in here. So it's finished now. I have just finished putting one layer of varnish on top and also signing it, and it's looking like this. And yeah, with the varnish on top, you can really start to see the metallic sheen in the painting, and also the color is a little bit concentrated, so I like that. So yeah, this is one of the first times I've ever actually used just one single palette for, like, one single color for my palette, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, actually, I enjoyed it quite a bit, and yeah, I might do more of this in the future. So thank you for watching this process video. I hope you enjoyed it. So make sure to stay tuned here on Patreon for more of these kind of videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.